Hey guys, welcome back to The Witcher 3. Today we are going to be continuing on with the Baron's quest line. Last time we left off, we had discovered that the Baron's wife was pregnant and had miscarried because the Baron, apparently he gets drunk and abuses his wife. So it's really, really depressing. And so today, trying to remember exactly where we left off. We had found out that the unborn child, I guess, turned into something called a botchling. So we found the botchling and buried it, and now it's going, or we're waiting for it to turn into a Lubberkin. So in the meantime, I just decided to start kind of running around and exploring a little bit more in this town, and I realized that I missed a bunch of stuff. I'm currently up in this like tower, and I just stumbled upon a dead body, so I wasn't sure if that was going to lead to anything, so I didn't want to loot from it yet. I don't think it is going to do anything, but you never know. Oh, I hate when they're like under here because I can never get to it. Oh, okay, yeah, it didn't do anything. But yeah, so I really want to just get right back into the main quest. I was told that it's best to just finish this quest before we do anything else, which I think makes sense. So just want to get this last thing of loot, and then we'll get started. Go. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we can get out of here. Also, I'll just show you what I did here. I also heard that this weapon was better than what I had. So I equipped this, and then I added different runes to it. So you can see there what I added. I don't know if those were the best ones out of everything that I had, but I feel like they made the most sense to me, to be honest. They just deal more damage. And oh, good. Now I have more junk that I can sell, which is good. Because I have 1 coin. Okay. So, how do I get down from here? Oh. Ha! I did not just die from that. Okay, so now we can get started. Save your strength. Die with some dignity. I'm really curious to see how this goes.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Such a pretty name.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Oh. Wait for me.
Fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Been the Smiths, lass. Get tooth one. Got an idea? No!
Where are we going? Is it gonna take us straight to the Baron's wife?
Wizard tree!
Fuck.
Baron Schmarren. I want to plow some peasant blood.
I'm scared, guys. Where are we going?
Got their asses whipped like a
Time to
Novigrad
water the
horse.
horses.
Oh. We don't have time for you drowners, okay? Okay, where are we? Oh.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Search the area around the smokehouse using your Witcher senses. Oh. What was that noise?
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here?
Thing over here? Oh, let me go in, maybe? What can't I do? Hello? Oh, wait, right here, maybe? What are those footprints? It's just like dancing back there. Okay. I want to let me examine. Oh.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Okay.
Wants to show me something more.
Bye. Oh, do I have to fight these? Okay. Wait, let me loot it. Ugh.
You're ugly.
Okay, now we can loot. Oh, that's it? Okay. Let's go. For a second, I really thought that they were just in that house right outside the town. Like, this is where they are. That's it. Should have known.
Come on! Necrophages had a field day. Still want a closer look.
Okay, hold on. What were those? I don't know. Were they necrophages, I guess? We'll try it. I'm not quite sure if that's what they are, but... The heck?
Should examine that horse carcass.
Oh, there's more over there. Oh. It's annoying. Okay. These things are so gross. Like, why do they throw up at the end? Okay. Oh, I hate that I can't jump. Okay. It's called... Oh. A rather something or other. Go back. Rofines. Okay, that's what I did. The necrophage oil. Oop. Oh my god. That's another one? Oh, they're so annoying. Okay. Pick that. Thanks. Okay, last one. Okay. Okay. There we go. Finally. Examine the dead horse. Oh, right there.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Okay.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Oh. That's sad.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Okay. Save again. Just in case. Oh, so many wolves. Oh my god. Okay. There. Let's go. We don't got time, wolves. Okay. It's here.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Go in. Oh, okay. Was not expecting a cutscene.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Kids.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, aye. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale.
Uh-oh.
Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
What's that mean?
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What's that? Okay, well, hopefully we can ask all these questions.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
What does that mean? Baron didn't do that, right? Like, is this some kind of, like, magic or something?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone.
Oh.
Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm surprised that she didn't go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
While back I met a woman in Crookback Bog. Had fiery marks on her skin like the ones you described.
Must be her, Mrs. Anna. Gods, she's a Crookback Bog.
Wait, that was that
It's
woman?
where I saw her last.
Gods of all the heavens protect us. 'Tis clear now whose whisper 'twere in the night.
It is?
The crones took her. She must have made a deal with them. A pact. It's why they marked her and took her like she was their own.
What? Wait, she's that old woman? I'm trying to remember the marks. And I don't. Okay, that's crazy.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Okay, so that woman was very old, though. Do you think the crones just, like, took the life from her? Jeez. Okay. Well, my mind is blown right now.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Bye. Okay. So, I can either talk to the Baron about his family or find Tamara. I don't know if it makes a difference which one I do first. Let's see. Alright, so let's read this right here. The Baron's wife and daughter had not fled Crow's Perch unaided. A fisherman living nearby had provided key assistance. Geralt went to the man's hut, where he learned a fiend had attacked the two women during their flight. The beast had torn Anna's horse to shreds, then carried her off into the woods. One detail the fisherman mentioned rankled in the Witcher's mind. It seemed Anna's hands bore strange marks that had burned the fire just moments before the fiend appeared. What could have caused them? What did they mean? Geralt would have to endure this rankling until he found Anna, who, if still alive, had to be somewhere in Crookback Bog. Who had the marks on their hands? Tamara, on the other hand, had made it to Oxenfurt, where the fisherman had helped her find shelter with his brother. Alright. Let's see where this is. Oh, so she's literally all the way back at this town. Okay, so we'll talk to the Baron first, since we're nowhere near there. How do I do that? Okay, oh wow. Look at the sky. I feel like it's not often that the sky looks like this. Okay. Come here, Roach. I know we're not that far off, but just quicker, you know?
Faster.
Also, we leveled up. I did not forget. To see, we're what, level 9? I think it's level 10 that the next ability point thing unlocks, so a little bit of a ways to go till I can add an additional ability, but it's okay. But yeah, my mind is so blown right now. I don't even know what to think. I don't think she is that old woman. That woman was very old. And the Baron's wife is 40? Although, I don't know, even the children look like they're like 50 years old. So, who knows? Okay, well, be interested to see Baron says.
It's plowing, pouring again.
Wow, the sky. Oh my god. It fell with lightning. Just want to get like the screenshot really quickly. There we go.
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
Oh, I'm not clicked on the right thing. There we go.
Don't stop raining, my arse will rot
I feel like we should do this first.
Witcher, a word, please.
Who's that?
Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
No time. No, what is it?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Let's go talk to the Baron. Hopefully this works. I had some issues with my camera. Where is he? Oh. Anybody looking? There he is. Being sad.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
I actually kind of feel bad for him. Even though he's abused his wife in the past.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I
No.
talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
I mean, yeah, I'll go because I want to know.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
We'll talk about her, don't worry. But right now, you'll tell me about Ciri, just like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear.
My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Guess we'll just say this.
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
I don't know. It's a big. We'll just say this.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Oh, are we gonna get to race?
Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever.
No.
First one to the tower.
Man chop!
No, I'm not ready.
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
I'm so bad at riding horses in this game.
Sure how it's done!
Oh my god, this horse is gonna run out of stamina before I even win.
Come on, lass.
Okay, not too bad. Thought that was gonna go horribly.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What?
Uh-oh.
Another chance to win.
That Griffin? What was that?
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Was it the Wild Hunt, maybe?
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison Doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut 'em down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
We'll say this first.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folks see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
So I don't know if I need to say this or if I should just go find his daughter first. Because we don't actually know where his wife is yet.
So long.
Oh, find tomorrow. Okay, yeah. So we can tell him now. Okay, we'll do that.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did.
True.
That was our deal, nothing more.
I need to go back myself because I'm confused.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
I mean, it doesn't.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Yeah, I can see. Here, let's find out.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
This should be interesting.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
No.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all.
Oh.
For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
Okay, not an excuse, though. To hit
How'd you
her.
find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, seriously.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
I love him. I hate him, but I love him.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same.
Jeez.
Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. And as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
I mean, personally, I still think he's at fault. He didn't have to go and kill that guy. Although, I don't know why she stayed with him. Ugh, none of it makes any sense. I kind of just feel like what he did is way worse in my mind. Maybe not for these times, but I don't know. I'm gonna say this.
Got only yourself to blame, I think. Leaving her to fend for herself.
How was I not to? I was a soldier. I had no
that's
choice.
true.
There's always a choice.
Ah, sod it all. I see all my prattlings for naught. You won't bring Anna home, I know that. Will you betray to me how she landed in that bloody swamp?
Your wife is with the Crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback
I guess it is
Bog.
her. The heck?
I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the Crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
Oh, that's good.
Pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind.
Oh.
Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
I don't know.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Hey guys, so today's episode is a little bit on the shorter side, unfortunately, because I'm having some technical difficulties with my camera, but I wanted to get through another part of the Baron's quest line. So we found out that that old woman from the Crones of Crookback Bog quest is the Baron's wife. That was definitely a shocking twist. Also, thankfully, his daughter is safe and sound in that town that I found when I was trying to give Geralt a haircut. I think I may have missed the chance to go find his daughter. Hopefully there's a save somewhere there so that I can go back and find her. But yeah, my mind is blown. So I'm really curious to see if we're able to save his wife now from the crones. But anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Little by little, you take control.